The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Older Lundy, Koch and Martino.
For parents of minor children who are getting a divorce, determining an amount of child support can often lead to disagreements. Joining us to share how the state of Florida handles this issue is Michael Lundy, managing partner at Older Lundy, Koch and Martino. Welcome back, Michael.
Thanks for having me.
So how is child support typically calculated here in the state of Florida?
So the state of Florida has a guidelines calculation. It's a formula. We plug in a variety of variables, including the amount of time each parent spends with the children, their incomes, daycare expense, health insurance, things of that nature.
There's child support and then there's alimony. Are they connected? Does the amount of one affect the amount of the other?
Yes. Alimony is typically calculated first. If there's a need for alimony and alimony is implemented, then the amount of the alimony is going to get factored into the child support formula because it's going to reduce one person's net income and it's going to increase the other person's net income, and that will then affect the balance of things.
Will you just clarify exactly what alimony is?
Alimony is the support that one spouse pays to the other spouse for that spouse's living expenses. It's not based on what the children need or what the expenses have historically been for the children. It's based more on the lifestyle of the receiving spouse.
So if you're somebody who's seeking alimony and child support, or you're somebody who's challenging it, what is the benefit of retaining a firm like yours?
I think the number one benefit is that we really stay on the cutting edge of the law. Our alimony laws were recently changed pretty dramatically this summer. So we really make it a point to keep our expertise up at the highest level.
And what do you hear from people who seek you out for this sort of thing afterwards? Are these people who were like overwhelmed maybe, or thinking it was going to be a lot more difficult than it turned out to be when you stepped in?
Yeah, I think many people start out in a mindset of being overwhelmed. They just know there are so many things they don't understand and they're so uncertain about their future. And I think our lawyers have a really good way of getting control of those types of things and getting people to understand it's going to be okay and walking them through it step by step.
And the experience is there.
Of course.
Which is very comforting too. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information, be sure to visit olderlundylaw.com or call the number on your screen. It's 813-254-8998. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Older Lundy, Koch and Martino.